Let's chat commodities now, where you have seen gains continue since the markets yesterday as well. The gold prices, of course, are trading at a two-week highs. We haven't seen 1600 breach on the higher side, but holding around 1590 in the European markets even at this point in time. Same is the case with crude prices as well. While the Brent hasn't made much of the headways, it's the NYMEX crude prices you need to watch out for, because there has been good gains onto that one. Just about holding below $93 a barrel. It's a two-week highs for this commodity as well. The base metal prices, while you have seen multi-year inventories continue to put pressure onto that space, but the strong Chinese car sales numbers and also the US job numbers, all of that seems to be giving a bit of a support to the prices on your screens there. Mixed to gains is what you can see across the sector. Let's get in then. Anurag Kataria, he's VP and Business Head, ITI Investor Services, and he joins us live on the show. Anurag, hi, welcome. Let's start with the gold prices first, and the kind of run-up that we saw in the markets yesterday. Are you seeing any follow-through buying onto that one?
Yeah, Manisha, good afternoon. I think this will be our probably third week consecutively that we are still bearish on the market, and we continue to do so. The run-up which we have seen was basically, we think, was kind of a short covering rally, which probably might have pulled because of the technical triggers, probably support of around $1570, $1575, kind of a pullback from those levels we have seen. But as far as our view is concerned, we still believe that the fundamentals have not changed. The way news has been coming in terms of ETF holdings, which are at the lowest level. We have seen a sell of around 106 tons on ETF. We have seen another 25 tons coming in from Soros's funds. Last 25 years, gold has had a worse start. And the huge speculations are probably this will be the start of the gold rally itself. Looking at this entire scenario, looking at the Indian scenario as well, now we are talking about 50,000 plus kind of gold investment would require or attract KYC norms. So given the entire scenario, still fundamentals are not coming in. This kind of 100, 200, 300 rupees kind of a rally actually does not make sense for any retail investors. So we think that one will have to wait and see the market to settle down around $1550 to $1530, and we continue to remain bearish on the market till such time.
Well, Anurag, you have come out with a long list of bearish views on the gold prices, but is that the same case with silver as well, or do you think silver might actually follow the base metal prices slightly on the higher side, or would you want to rather sell it too?
Silver might be a tricky scenario here, but then we'll still continue to treat silver as a bullion pack and not correlative to base metal as of now. So we will also sell silver as well, and probably we are short on base metal also.
Well, on the topic of base metal prices, which one are you picking up on that, really? Because the copper prices, after we saw the Asian market start on a positive note, we have seen a bit of a decline coming onto that one. But how about lead and zinc kind of metals for the day today?
Even lead and zinc, again, we are seeing at 114, 115, zinc is facing a lot of resistance, and probably that will be the zone to continue with. So we are short on zinc, and we will be short on lead, but we would be more comfortable going short on zinc at this point of time.
Anurag, also, what's your sense coming in for crude prices now? Because there seems to be a diversity now between the Brent and the NYMEX crude prices. Coming with that impact, how are you looking at the Indian prices performing today?
As far as Indian prices are concerned, the run-up which we have seen was basically a reflection of yesterday's closing on the NYMEX side. One will have to wait till the evening session to begin. But again, if you look at that, 5030 would be a level which we would like to sell with a tight stop loss of 30-32 rupees for a target of below 5,000 and continue.
Anurag, also, what's your sense coming in for natural gas prices? Because while we are holding above 190, 200 still seems as a resistance coming in.
Yeah, probably surprise element in natural gas would be recent snowfall in Europe, which has happened yesterday and probably continue to do so. That might be a surprise element on the speculative side on the gas front. But again, gas, we are sellers at a higher level, probably with a stop loss of 201 for a target of 192. But we will be selling at 196, 97.
Well, the US has seen spending cuts coming in Iraq, but you have seen the easy money policy perhaps continue in case of Japan and China and much of Europe as well. Does that give you confidence that going forward, perhaps because of so much of money into the markets, you might see a turnaround in most of these commodities? Because for today, it's a sell call coming in from you for all the commodities.
Except for base metal, we continue to hold our bearish view on bullion and probably to an extent even on NYMEX crude. But base metal, as you have rightly suggested, if they are bottoming out and if this is the level, probably this will be the last sell call we might be able to see. One will have to wait till 20th March to things be in a more comparative manner to be put across.
Anurag, also, while we are near the end of this quarter, how would you want to hold on your positions before we go into end of March?
No, we will still look for gold as a value buying proposition only below 29,000 or probably 28,500 kind of a scenario. Till that time, we would not like to speculate. Probably now onwards, we would more focus on the agri commodities. Given the drought situation and given the speculation, we might anticipate into that.
While you have touched upon the point on the agro commodity, so before we let you go, one quick pick onto that one as well, because there is food security bill coming in, there is a drought-like situation in 4 states, and as you pointed out, the food inflation still continues to be a concern. Which one are you watching out right now?
We are looking forward for soya complex. We still think that there will be a value, there will be some export opportunities, and even the domestic crop will not be as good as one might have thought of. So oilseed remains our top priority. Probably soya oil and soya bean, that is what we are looking at as far as long positions are concerned.